A few weeks back, we tried out the Oklahoma Joe's griddle and pizza steel. We seen how it did as a griddle. Now let's try it out as a pizza steel right here in this drum. It's Supreme Pizza Day. Welcome back to Heat of the Drum, a hot, humid afternoon here today. I'm excited for this one though because we are smoking us a pizza and we're going to load that thing up. We're going to do a Supreme style pizza. We're going to test out this Oklahoma Joe's pizza still, see how it does compared to a regular pizza stone that I normally would use in that drum. First thing we need to do is get our sausage ready because we're going to smoke that first, then make that pizza. But first we need to dump our chimney. Drum is going. We'll continue to lock that in. We'll get our sausage prepped. Now what I got here is just a 5-pack of hot Italian sausage links. And you can use whatever brand you want. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the casings off of them, straighten them up a little bit, and that's all we're doing. They'll be ready to go. And this is really easy. All you're going to do is come in down here at the end. And what I do is I just kind of follow along like that. And you'll be able to pull that casing right off, no problem. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of straighten them out a little bit. Just like that. Show you another one. And if you got some real sharp scissors, it makes this a little easier. These ain't too bad. That casing off there. The reason we're doing this is because we want that smoky flavor to get into that sausage, which then will transfer into our pizza. Let me get the rest of these done. Just gonna come in here. And that's the one right there. We'll put our thermometer in right in the center. And just kind of putting these in tight without touching. And I'll just come in the center one right here. Kind of like that. Looks good to me. So what are we smoking at today? 275, right around that range. Now those will probably take around an hour to smoke. In the meantime, did I mention we're making a pizza sauce from scratch? Let's go ahead and get started on that. And we're going to start out with one 14.5-ounce can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. And we'll go in with that. Woo-wee. Yeah. Next up, 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Let's get all that in there. Come in here and get that little incorporated. And we're starting to bubble through. Give it a nice mix. Then we're just going to come in with this stick blender. And try not to make a mess. And that's looking pretty good right there. Now let's talk spices. What I got here is 1 teaspoon of basil leaves, 1 teaspoon oregano leaves, ½ teaspoon parsley flake, 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flake, 1/2 teaspoon onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And then we added 1 teaspoon of white sugar. Let's get all that in there. That's going to add a lot of good flavor into that sauce. And we're going to get this nice and heated through. And once it starts bubbling a little bit, then we'll reduce our heat. I'm going to add a lid and let this continue to go for another 10 to 15 minutes. I'll just stir occasionally. And it's been about 10 minutes. This sauce should be ready to go. See, it's nice and bubbling through. We'll get it stirred one last time. See, it's a nice, thick pizza sauce. Oh yeah. Turn the heat off. Smells good too. And we'll get the lid on. That is good to go. Looks like our sausage is 144 internal on that. Looking good, coming along. We're going to wait till those hit 170 internal, and then we'll take those sausages off. At that point, we'll get our pizza still, we'll get it on, and start working on getting that thing up to temp. I'll see you in just a little bit. We just hit 170 internal on those sausages. It's been exactly 1 hour. Actually, we're about 59 minutes, so right around 1 hour. Let's go ahead and get those off. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna come in here and grab these off. Ooh-wee, nice. Nice and hot, that is. Get those off. And here we go, let's get the griddle in. Get that centered. Get the lid on. Sausage is done. Gonna let that cool down a little bit, then we'll break that apart into some nice pizza-sized chunks. Got my damper open all the way down there. That's gonna help get this drum really going for us and get that pizza still nice and hot. I'll let that go 30 minutes before we even put that pizza on. Now, about 25 minutes from now, we're gonna start assembling that pizza because we're gonna be smoking us a Supreme-style pizza here shortly. It's time. That pizza still has been heating up for about 30 minutes. And here is our crust. Now, we made this crust from scratch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the directions and the ingredients listed in the description of this video. It's really easy, and it tastes really good. Now, where does that fit into on the timeline? So if you want to make this crust how I did it, probably about 15 minutes before we got the sausage on the drum smoker is when you want to start your crust, or dough, I should say. So we're ready. Let's get this thing assembled. Now, the first thing I like to do is I normally will take a fork and make some holes in the bottom of the crust just to help, so that helps prevent air bubbles and helps it cook more evenly. But I got one of these fancy tools now, so we can just roll on across just like this. That'll work. First thing on is that sauce. Remember that sauce? Let's come in there with that. Get that spread out. Use as much or as little as you want. I like to go all the way out to that crust edge with that sauce. That looks good to me. Now you can put your sausage on top of your cheese or put it below. I like to put it below. So we're going to come in with that next. And we made 5 brats, so it's basically as much or as little sausage as you want. So I'm just going to try to put these chunks kind of evenly spaced out. And that's looking pretty good right there. Next up, we're coming in with the cheese. This is 16 ounces of freshly grated mozzarella cheese. Just going to drop that in the center and work our way out. We're only doing one cheese tonight. A lot of times I like to do a couple different kinds, but we're just doing mozzarella on this one. That's looking really good. Next up is our green pepper and onion. Now what we did is this is a half of a white onion and half of a green pepper. We sliced it up, put a little olive oil in a skillet, and kind of pre-cook these just a little bit. Now you don't have to do that. You could leave them totally raw and go from there. But it adds some really good flavor, and it softens them up a little bit more if you cook them a little bit in advance. So we'll get those spread out. Next up, mushrooms. We're just going to come in with some sliced mushrooms and get these on. Use as much or as little as you want, like I said. Next up, pepperoni. Can't forget the pepperoni. Looks good to me. Next up, black olives. Come in with some of those. And that's looking pretty good to me. This is ready for the drum. I'm going to come in and show you exactly where we're at here. On the smoker, right now we are 412 degrees. Let's get it on. Now I have this pizza on parchment paper for one reason, and that is to get it on the drum. And it makes it so much easier. Center that up. Let's get our lid on. All right, I'm setting my timer for 10 minutes, and then we'll get the lid off and get our first look at that. See you in a few. Now, there's one more thing I want to do while we're waiting to get our first look at that pizza is I want to make some garlic butter to go around that crust edge because I really like that on a pizza. So what I have here is just a half a stick of unsalted butter. And then we're going to add in a couple cloves of garlic. Oh, yeah. Let that start melting down. To that, I'm going to add those 2 cloves of garlic. And 2. Get that mixed around. And we're just going to let that bubble through. Oh yeah. This is nice and bubbled through. You can really smell that garlic. I'm just going to turn my heat off and let it sit right there on that burner plate. Oh man, it is time. Let's get that lid off and get our first look at that pizza. Oh yeah. So what I like to do is I like to get in here and rotate the pizza. I'll rotate it about 1/4 of a turn. Yeah, I'm going to leave that on just a little bit longer, that parchment paper. And then we'll get the lid back on. Starting to smell like a pizzeria around here. I just set my timer for 6 minutes this time, then we'll get in and get our second look at that pizza. Now, if you like what I'm doing here at Heat of the Drum, hit that like and subscribe button. That'll help me out and help the channel out. And I really do appreciate anybody who does that. See you guys in about 6 minutes. Let's get that second look. Oh, yeah. I'm going to reach in, give another quarter turn. About right there. And we no longer need this parchment paper, so I'm just going to take this out. Woo-wee, look at that. Looking really good, my friends. I'm going to come in with a little bit of this garlic butter around the edge. Just to start adding a little flavor into that crust. That looks good. Let's get the lid back on. Reset the timer for 4 minutes this time, then we'll get in and get our third look at that thing. Looking good though. Here we go. Give it another quarter rotation. Woo-wee, that is hot, my friends. And you can see how good that's starting to get. I think about 3 more minutes and this is coming off. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to reach in here and grab this pizza stone. And it's coming off. Look at that, my friends. I'm going to slide this off onto that. And that's going to stop that crust from cooking. And then we're just going to come in one more time with some garlic butter while this thing rests. We're going to let this rest for about 5 minutes at least, maybe 8 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yep, that should do her. It smells good. It looks good. Let's get in here and find out how that Oklahoma Joe's pizza still did on this pizza. Here we go. Yes. Oh, yeah. You maybe could have went maybe a couple more minutes, but I tell you what, I wouldn't have went any more than that. Oh, yeah. I am definitely going to be eating good tonight, my friends. So remember, use that drum smoker as a pizza oven. Experiment. I got several pizza videos. You can check those out if you want. But I tell you what, it makes a pizza, it takes it to the next level. Just all those different flavors from the drum and all the different ingredients you can put on really adds. This is good. And you know what? I'm impressed with the pizza still. It's very similar to my pizza stone that I have, but I tell you what, this tastes good. Remember, you can do this too until I see you again next time on Heat of the Drum. And that smoked sausage is really good.